was just on O'Shea show, and they had this
All right.
brother. I guess his name is Superfly or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, he was on there talking about the travelers and nigga can't get no girl in the U.S. so he goes over there and travel. It's just a crab in the bucket mentality, man. I don't know, man. I get tired of hearing the bull crap, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he really want to travel, he should, and he earned his money to do it. He earned his passport. Shouldn't he be able to travel? Is that a crime to travel?
Hell yeah. No doubt.
That is a
No,
crime
not
to
at all.
travel. That's
Not at
what I'm
all.
saying. So, a brother want to
Now,
enjoy himself.
I think it's a crime. I think it's a crime. Yeah. I think it's a crime to deprive yourself of learning other cultures, of being stuck in the States, not going to see how the rest of the world is.
Word, word. What up, Steven? What's good, man? He's talking about these crabs in the bucket, man. I was just on O'Shea show briefly, just for a quick hot second. Um, they was talking. This guy was in there talking. He was all opposed to guys going to other countries and doing their thing, and I'm like, man, why, man, why? Why can't a brother? Okay, he was knocking brothers. He was trying to get a point across, but he was like downplaying a brother, basically calling him corny, calling him just downplaying him to get his point across. Like he can't get a girl um, in the States, so he traveled to go out. That's like the number one thing that people say about the travelers. I mean, some brothers travel over there to different countries and don't even indulge in all the extra activities, man. So you kind of like putting everybody
Right.
in one bucket, man. Like, come on, man. Like, really, man. It's crazy, man. I need it. I wish I had.
Right.
I wish I could get him on the show so I could talk to him. But I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
let it be cool.
I
Right.
don't have. I don't have his information or nothing. Shout out to Ace Live, man. What's good, Ace Live? Send
Hit
me a link.
O'Shea and send your link to O'Shea.
Yeah, I could do that, but I don't think
Yeah,
that.
tell Ace Live we said what's happening. I'm watching Ace Live in the background right now.
uh,
I
let me
got
see.
Ace on in the background. Yeah, man, it's like you said, cats go out the country for different reasons. Everybody don't go out there just for looking for that. But I think I know where that conversation stems from, man, because a lot of cats is they doing the most when they go out the country, but they not doing it in the States.
Word, word, word.
So then they trying to knock their guys in the States like they really about their life and they really not, you know.
Man, everybody a player.
Let
Everybody
me
a baller
I'll play devil's
on the
advocate on.
internet. Everybody on the internet is doing so good. And the reason
Yeah.
why I don't get on Facebook no more, because everybody on Facebook is rich. I mean, it's just a trip, man, how people they get on the internet and they want to make it seem like everything's so perfect in their life. They got them American woman. Why should y'all? I forbid y'all to go over there. Why are you over there? They got a good woman right over here. Women over here are trying to use you for your money. They take you to court, child support. And if you don't have like custody of your kids, when they get mad, they take their kids from you. I mean, come on, man. So sometimes brothers travel
Yep.
because they have been burnt or they tired of the norm and they just look for another alternative. And not saying that they're gonna find love abroad, but they just giving
Yeah.
it a chance, man. You know, if you got a horse in the race you got a chance to win. If you don't put one in the race, you'll never know, man. So that's all brothers doing. They just trying to expand their minds, expand their horizons, and just open up to the world, man. You know, that's all we trying to do. Me personally, I travel because I like to
Yeah.
I like to treat myself to a vacation every 3 to 4 months, and I travel. I like to see new things. I like to do different stuff. I love Spanish culture, you know, and then the you know the icing on the cake is the women, man. Like, man, if you never been with an authentic Dominican woman and understand what it's like to be with majority of the women over there, then you can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Because Spanish women, they cater to you a lot, like a whole lot, versus American women. They feel very entitled over here, you know. And those women, most of those women, they do the stuff the brothers like. They know what buttons to push. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on it, Drees? What's your opinion on it, man?
I had a friend who recently married a chick who probably had as many dicks run through her as a woman walking up Pedro Glisante right now. People told him, don't do it, this, that, the other. You know what he said?
What is that?
He said the exact same thing that
I
I'm
love
about to say. Fuck y'all. I'm going to do me. Period.
Word.
Shout out
All
to
right, Andre. Shout out to Andre, man. This brother found true love in Cali, Colombia. So he's a testimony to what's going on. Like, you can find love when crossing the borders. I'd love to have you on, brother. I don't know if you got time. Just comment and put a comment up, man. Let me know what's up. What's up to all the fellas that joined me, man? Appreciate y'all. Flyboy Way, man. I gotta get back with you, man. I know I dipped out that night, man. I was sleepy as hell, bro. Appreciate that info, and I'm definitely gonna try that out. Okay, I got a super chat. Appreciate that, Tampa Twan. He says WTU. What's up, Richie Rich and Jedi? So what's your thoughts, beat up, man, on the crabs that's hating on the travelers, man? I don't understand why. I don't understand why they hating beat up, man.
Man, I have no idea, dog. I seen something that your boy put on today, a little video, man. I ain't I ain't even watch it. I saw the post. I ain't even watch the video, man. I ain't even want to.
Word. Man, it seems like, is it me, man, or is it just who got that background though? Somebody phone ring? Beat up? Black vet. Is it just the black community that does a lot of
yo,
this? Or what you think, man?
definitely, man. No doubt. I think it's the black community, man. But that's the thing. If somebody never been nowhere, man, they fear the unknown. You know, a lot of these cats, they ain't even left their cities to go nowhere, man. They ain't crossed state lines. But they quick to say that, man, And I don't think we should pocket watch or jock watch and shit. So they don't know till they get away. And like you said, every person's situation is different, man. And I think some of the hatred does come in from cats that may be doing too much. You've seen some of them throughout the chats and shit, and they go a little bit overboard and they become delusional. They can't keep it in perspective on what it really is.
Word. What you think, Drees, man? You think what we need to do as a community to change, man? It just seems like we hating on each other, man.
Fuck all of that changing shit. We ain't got nothing we need to change. We doing what we want to do the way we want to do it. Let me say this: I'm about to get on the plane in a couple hours. If the plane fall out the sky, guess what everybody gonna write on my Facebook? You died doing what you love. Now to the people that's the crab in the barrel, so to speak, if they die doing a YouTube video about me talking about I ain't got no business traveling, and they drop dead. I don't think they doing anything they love. But as usual, lots of black people will spend a lot of time, and when they expire, they're not doing anything they love, they like, or even much want to do. So I'm not finna waste my time with you. You know,
All right, speaking of your trip, man, what makes you want to travel to the country you going to, and let the people know what you're gonna be doing when you get there.
I mean, I'm gonna be going there, and hopefully, I'll be setting up for the WTU meetup in November. Hopefully, we'll be moving on to a new place outside of the park, which will probably be the Laurelus section slash Bethlehem or Belen. We'll be in that area. We'll possibly, if hopefully, we'll be out with brother Rob Lester from WCU, who also is the owner of Sweet Georgia Cafe on Cayetta 78, I think it is. But I'll be there to get everything together. And if there's enough people that's going to come out, then I'll go ahead on and set it up and we'll have it at that place. But the main reason I travel is to gain perspective about the world because if you sit here and let Fox, CNN, CBS, NBC, and all these other people tell you what's going on, you never get to see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And more than anything, once going to these countries, I gained a better perspective about here. And to sum it up as what I told some people in the group today, misery loves company, you know. And those crabs in the barrel are miserable people. That's why they waste their time saying what they're saying.
Hmm. Brother beat up, man. Appreciate that super chat. Look like he's having audio problems. Hopefully you can get your audio back on, brother. But I like your insight on the topic tonight. But I'm trying to figure out, man, what Dre's saying it ain't a solution. What's your thoughts on the black vet? Is it a solution? Or what's the deal, man? How can we fix this
Nah,
hating, bro?
I agree. I agree with Dree said. I don't think you can fix it, man. It's up to somebody, the individual, to get up and get motivated and want to see something else. To expand his mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily got to do it by yourself or go with your guys. I mean, if you're interested in traveling, go with your girl if you can't go by yourself, you know. It's all kind of countries out there. You could get on a cruise or something, you know. But the thing is, you need to expand your mind past the U.S. and get out there and see the rest of the world, man. It'll change your life. It'll change your life, man.
Word.
Let you know it's something bigger than just the U.S.
All right, Money Mike said haters always gonna hate. That's what they are there for. Hey, boy, you went old school with it, boy. You went all the way back. 1999, Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? You back with us, B-Dot?
Yeah, you know what, man? At the end of the day, don't worry about what nobody else say. Do what you want to do. Travel, see the world, live your life, man. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be somebody who don't like. If I like peanut butter and jelly, somebody gonna say ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it is what it is at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, guys, make that trip, buy that ticket, get online, buy it, and just go, man. No matter where it is, wherever your pockets take you. You know, if you never left your city, go to another city first. If you never left the country, go to another country. You know, if you're in Florida, go to Cancun, go to DR. You know what I mean? But just go. You know what I mean?
Word. Shout out to the brotherhood. WhatsApp. Appreciate that super chat. Loose lips. Shout out to loose lips. Um, man, I heard a brother talking earlier today. Man, he was telling me. I was asking him. He said he had good relationships in the states, and but he loved the DR. And he loved the Spanish women. So I said, well, if you had good relationships in the state, what would make you go to DR to have relationships if you already got it good here? And he basically broke it down, and he was just saying like the Spanish women, they hit all the buttons that he loved. You know, they cook good. You know, you come home, the place is clean. You know, she's got food popping in the kitchen, and she's damn near unzipping his pants. She's ready to give him that business after the dinner, and you know, they pretty much the chicks was pretty much hitting all his buttons, man. So I understood where he was coming from. He said, man, you know, in the state, you gotta take a broad out 2, 3, 4 times before you get the ass, and then that's if you get it. And it's a lot different in the Spanish countries, and they're more sexual. Would y'all agree with that? Starting with the Jedi himself. Would you agree with some of the stuff he was saying?
Uh, yes. I mean, for one, the South American woman is far more sexual. I would say that the South American woman is probably the most sexually aggressive group of people in this hemisphere. You know, more than the Dominicans, more than the other islanders, more than the North American white woman. But you know, they do mash a lot of buttons. You know, sometimes they'll fuck around and mash a button they ain't got no business mashing. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they are they on the level. I'll put it that much. But it's more to it than sexual endeavors. You know, it's a whole bunch of things they do. You know, they cook for you. I mean, I pretty much had to bring my kitchen to abroad, you know, for her to make cornflakes, and that's bad, you know. And if I could just go somewhere and meet somebody on Friday night, and then they come over Saturday morning, and I got sausage, egg, coffee on the table, and go in the bedroom, it's another plate of food. Kind of can't beat that, you know. So you know, it's a whole different thing once you get outside of these borders that we call the Anglosphere, or in your case, the Matrix.
Word. So Black Vet, man, tell me if you think what's some of the qualities you say the Spanish girls they got over the sisters right here in the States? What would you say? Or qualities or whatever.
Well, from my experience, man, I will say I don't necessarily say over, but the domestic quality, I can see that. But I myself, I haven't had that too much of that problem with it. You know, if that's what we setting out to do and that's the plan, like we're gonna cook and shit like that and do that. But I know in the DR it might come more naturally, because I'm thinking, you know, you're trying to offer something more than just sex or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I get that aspect out of it, and I think they are more domestic due to the job situation over there. You know, women in the States is a little bit more independent and they working more, so they not as focused on the domestic aspect. Like they done lost that quality, you know, because they working and stuff like that. I mean, they have that, then they can focus on that a lot more.
Word. What about you, B Dot, man? You still with us right there? Think you got us on mute, but
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
I was saying, as far as the qualities, what type of qualities you think that these Spanish sisters are outdoing these sisters here in the States?
I think at the end of the day, it's the way they was raised, man. The culture. You know, a lot of them, they're raised to nurture. And I'm not saying women in America are raised to nurture, but it's just more embedded in their culture. From my personal experience, you know, it's more embedded in their culture. You know, and I can see that from from a bird's eye view because I've been to a lot of different places, Latin America, all over Europe, but mainly Latin America. The way they're and just the way they treat you, man. You know, the way they treat me. And it's not all about, it's like you said, it's not all about sex. It's not all about money. Of course, you're gonna have women that's gonna try to get you for money, whatever. But you know, if I'm gonna be in that type of situation, I'd rather be in that situation in Latin America. You know what I'm saying? And instead of States. You know, I had a girl ask me for a bus fare. Come on. I mean, I've had women ask me for transmissions in the States, you know what I'm saying? Transmissions and car parts and shit, you know what I'm saying? Get a hair done and a wig and all the weird shit, you know what I mean? But over there's a little bit different, man. You gotta just, decipher and pick your poison. You know what I mean? Just pick it and take it from there. It's not for everybody, but it's worth a try, you know?
Word. You had something to say, brother Drake? And
As far as differences, they also yeah, it's in there how they raising. It's in their raising of how to do things, even though a lot of them don't even really have a father. Some of them do have fathers, but a lot of them, just as many there, don't have their fathers as much as they do, or in this case, do not here in the States. But they also take a lot of pride in uh, their service, as far as what they'll do for you, what they do for their girls, what they do for their man or what have you. It's also pride in appearance. A lot of them have their own hair. You go to the poorest places in Colombia, you'll see them. They have their skin, their hair, their teeth, braces. Whatever dermatology they have to do, they go do all that. And most of all, it's pride in their heritage. There's more people in South America who are more intact with their African heritage than the average black woman walking around with a kufi on. So it's it's a lot of things that they look. Bottom line is, ladies here need to tighten up. Not just the black ones, not just the white ones, just all of them that are here. Because slowly but surely, I like how the movie's going, but slowly but surely, we leaving. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, go ahead on and put a 1 in the chat. If I'm telling it right, put a 5 in the chat. Word.
Black Vic, go ahead. You had something on your mind. Hope you didn't forget.
I did, but I think Dre hit it. Dre hit it.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah.
Put the icing back on the cake.
Well, like he said, man, they take pride in what they do, and it's no different, man. But I just still say, because the way the states move, man, we move fast. We move a lot faster than a lot of these countries. So, these women focus ain't the same thing, man. Shit, it's like now more men is cooking at home than women is, which is just real reverse and crazy, man. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It ain't me. I ain't knocking one over the other, because I know a lot of cats say that they not even getting down with women in the States. But I still get down with women in the States. I don't care what they saying. I'm gonna get mine, But I get why they want to go overseas though too. At the same time, I'm not shitting on that.
Word. What's up, Mr. Andre? What's going on?
What's going on, player?
Yeah,
We hear you.
Can you guys hear me good? All right,
Yeah,
good,
we hear you.
good. And this is a great topic, man. You know, this
Yeah.
is what the foundation of everything that I've been working on over the last 2 years, man. Traveling, and you know, I eventually found overseas in Colombia,
What?
in Cali, Colombia. Not that I was looking for it,
Ace
but for all I know, we got Ace Live. Ace Live is up either up early or up late.
It's 12 noon
So
over there.
yeah, so definitely, man. Yeah, cool. So he's perfect time for him then. That's cool. But everything that everything that you guys hit on, I agree with 100% as far as how the women, and not only how the women treat me, but also I enough with my woman, how she treats you guys. B Dot and Ace can attest. When they came to my house, my woman treat them with respect and hospitality. Hope I'm pronouncing that term correctly. The same way that she would for me or a family member. Yeah, hospitality. Thank you, brother. And that's, you don't find that too often in the States. A lot of times when your boys come around, your woman disappear, or she wants your boys to disappear. But when
Damn it. Like to take this opportunity to say that the white man is trying to hold us back.
I don't know what happened to the brother.
But we
Did we
And
lose
one more thing too is this, man. You know, when I go overseas, man, I get my teeth done, my teeth cleaned. I get work done over there, man. And you know, it's like I said, like the brother said, it's not all about even the women. It's not even all about that. You know, that's just that's a bonus. But your quality of life is better. My quality of life is better. You know, and I really encourage guys to at least just get out. You know what I mean?
Word. Brother
then
Andre, you back with us?
get a chance like
Definitely.
I think what Dre was saying, yeah. I ran as far as sightseeing. Like, you guys got to see some places in the world that other guys only dream about seeing, that people have to look on Instagram just to see. And you guys and myself and other guys in these places. And that's another reason why guys need to travel and get their passport brought in there.
Yes.
And you got a story to tell. You got a story to tell, man. You always have a story to tell when you get out the matrix. All of us got stories. We all have stories to tell. You know, you don't have those stories if you don't go. You know what I'm saying? You don't have those stories. Every single person on this panel got stories to tell. I promise you.
Speaking of the stories, man, that's a whole nother topic, man. Brother,
You're absolutely correct.
Brother Black Vet, can y'all tell me one of your best stories on traveling? Can everybody give me a quick story? If you need a second, I'll just let
One of
somebody
my
else.
best stories on travel. Yeah, let somebody else go. Let me think, man.
Brother Domain, I know you ready, man. Come on, now.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing, man? Good to
Great,
see you.
great.
Good to see you, brothers. Good to see you, brothers.
What's good, brother?
Hey, D the Black Vet, Drees, AK Jedi, B Dot in the house. Andre, yo, I'll be in Colombia the 23rd of September. Richie Rich. Yes, sir. So, man, I got so many good stories to tell. I got so
Doing
many
great,
good
brother.
stories to tell, man.
Good to see you, man.
What type of story? What type of story do you want?
Man, whatever y'all want to share with us, brother. Whatever y'all want to share.
Okay, let me see what type of story. What type of story can I share?
I'm gonna give my story. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get it
Okay, okay.
together, man. Since everybody now, one of my best stories is really not a story, but one of my best trips was
I got a
we
story.
had about
I got a
I'll
story to
say
tell.
about 16, 17 guys out of one WhatsApp group. We all made a trip to DR, and it's like 50 stories within this trip that I can tell y'all, but we don't have enough time for that. But just the camaraderie we had as a crew, man, we all met just about every day. We was down there for a whole week together, and it wasn't one day where we didn't see each other. We all met every morning, same spot, telling our stories from the night. And that's a trip I'll never forget the rest of my life. And it's just great, man, when brothers come together. Nobody had any issues with each other. We all had each other's back. When we did have some little problems down there, we was on the phone. Hey, where y'all at? Hey, okay, we on the way. We was communicating, helping each other out. And that's how it's supposed to be here in the Matrix. And it's amazing, man, how brothers from around the country got together and really didn't know each other on a personal level, but would help each other. Even to this day, we all still communicate and we look out for each other. But it's just bringing people together, man, for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like now, I got friends uh, around the country that I know when I go to their town. Hey, guess what? I got a place to stay. I got a tour guide of that city, and that's what traveling is all about, man. It's connecting people. It's all about networking around the world. I'm trying to get the brother Ace in, but it's only allowing me 6 people because I
Okay,
got the free edition. So brother Ace, if you can hear me, I'm sorry, man. We got 6 people on the panel right now, but I definitely want to get you on, Ace, man. We need to do a show. You know what I'm saying? I need to do a one-on-one show with Andre also, so he could tell me this love story exclusively. So anybody got a story?
let me
Man,
tell
I
you.
got go on here, brother.
I was gonna say, let me tell you a quick story. Here's a little story you knew so well about three bad brothers.
Yeah,
Listen, check this out, man. I'm gonna tell you the story when I first met the brothers from WTU. I was out there in Colombia, and my man Ace was doing a broadcast, Ace Live. And I said, "Yo, Ace, I'm in Colombia, man. Trying to come through, I'm trying to holler." He hit me up on the WhatsApp. He's like, "Yo, these dudes I know they having a party at this such and such place and come through." So I came through. The Ace was doing an interview. He was doing a live interview at the time. And he was speaking Spanish. He was doing what he could do, and he was talking to the girl. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm having trouble right here." He was like, "Jermaine, you speak Spanish, right?" I said, "Yeah." So he said, "Help me out." So I helped him out. Then he was just like, "Yo, get in my live broadcast, man." I was like, "Come on, man, I don't want to do that, man." He's like, "Listen, come on, get in here." So I was like, "Okay, I got you, man." Boom. From there, it was like he was like, "Yo, these are the brothers from WTU. I met Drees, I met Richie Rich, I met a whole couple of other brothers, yo." And they were just like, yo, camaraderie, like from day one, like we was thick as thieves and grew up together. They was like, "Yo, man, come have fun with us, man. We have another party come through." And I was like, "Yo, this is amazing." All the time, people in the States always talking about black man can't, OW, too, OW, he was there. They like, black man can't do this. Black people can't stick together. Black people. I said, here we are, different parts of the U.S. in a foreign country, and we coming together like the 5 lines of Voltron to form. And I was like, "Yo, this is great, man. This is excellent." I done got new students. I done got Ace help me get, you know, publicity as far as students wanting me to teach them online. I done met B Dot. He came through Atlanta. He was like, "Yo, come through the VIP in the party." And I was just like, "Yo, bro, this is love right here. This is what it's about." Now I gotta get to Cali and hang out with Andre if he'll hold still for me so I can catch up with him.
Word. Brother Dree, you got a story to tell, man?
Yeah,
I know you got a few of them in your pocket.
we got to. Yeah,
But all my stories, if you don't mind, I'm happy that all of y'all are subscribed to me. You can see all the stories right there on my channel. You know, I do have some stories, but I don't want to put them out there like that. You know, I had to change the names up, so I ain't gonna even go. Shit so real, you gotta use fake names. But you go check my channel out. There's enough stories there for you to camera it all.
Well, I tell you like this, man. I got a clean story. You know, I was able to meet up with Richie Rich in the States in Atlanta. I was able to meet up with the Maine in the States, and I was also able to meet up with Andre. I went out to Cali. Andre and Ace Live was out there. Man, they showed me so much love, man. Took me to some places I've never been before. My first time in Cali. And you know, hanging out with those guys. I've been by myself, but you know how that go, solo situation. But you know, we went out to a place called Living. Man, beautiful place. Everybody dancing, everybody having a good time, and it's just the, you know, going out having a good time with everybody, man, and that's what it's all about, you know. And those and networking with the guys. Know everybody come from a different situation, so you know, networking with the guys and helping each other out. You know what I'm saying? It's been several times where I've helped guys out. Guys will help me out tremendously, man. So, you know, it's that aspect of it too, man.
Word. Brother Andre, you tell us. Well, I know you got probably the best story to tell of all, but tell us any other story you got to tell.
my story. My I'm going to save the relationship story, proof that after you get done going to some of these different countries and you're traveling, you're meeting different women and you're having your fun time, which is cool. We all have our mean. But when you get to that point when you decide that, you know what, I might want to live here. So if I might come across somebody serious, and I wasn't looking for anybody serious, but I'll say that's going to work itself out. But I'll say that the story I want to say is a thank you story. I want to say thank the main, because he is that Ace interview that was out. And if it wasn't for him, a few brothers wouldn't have known the Cali as brothers from the States. When I saw his interview with Ace, I was like, I'm going out there. And when I went out there, that's when I met my fiance in the mall in Chippy Chape. But if it wasn't for him, he presented it and let us see that Medellin, he was the first one to let dudes see through Ace that Colombia is more than Medellin. The second part of the story that I want to say thank you about is, even though Ace is not here, man, just like with the man decided to go to Colombia, I had traveled to a lot of countries, but I hadn't traveled anywhere else, you know, really by myself. I always with my boys or something. And I hit Ace up on his, and he was probably like just cracking 1,000 subscribers, 1,500, and I hit him up and I was like, "Yo, brother, you buddy this weekend? Do you mind showing me around? We hang out a little bit." And my hotel coincidentally was in my apartment, so I got dressed, got ready to go to his apartment, and me halfway there, and that changed my mindset about how brother compared to travel. The mindset that when it comes to being there, because that brother could have just meet you at my hotel. I mean at my apartment, but he wanted to make sure I made it safely through a location that I had never been. So anytime somebody come to Cali, I try to treat them with the same respect, openness that Ace showed me, and I try to show the same way the main introduced Cali to the rest of us. Because if it wasn't for the main, it wouldn't be no brothers in Cali. Not that we know of, because he was the first one that was interviewed. Now I'm the first one to actually like live there. Like I ain't going back. But the main was the first round to let brothers know, hey, it's safe here.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I just want to say thank you for that, brother.
Yeah, Ace also linked the main up with us. Also, also Chris Dogan too.
Oh yeah,
gotta give a shout out because he did give me a number and everything. We all linked up. So yeah, that's the thing about traveling, man. Huh?
Yeah.
Black
So,
Vet,
like,
man, give us that story, man. I know you got it.
Man, I ain't got nothing. I got a clean story, man. I came to the DR one time, man, and I wound up kicking it with some Canadians and shit, and it just amazed me how. But me, I just group all white folks together. I feel they all in the same game like the police is. You know what I'm saying? So they was talking about the stuff that was going on in the U.S. and how with the police shootings and all that other shit. And I just I thought that was amazing that they would identify that, and they was asking what's going on and talking about Trump and the politics and all that shit. And I just like, wow, the whole world looking what's going on, and we not getting it right where we at, But they was just so cool and laid back, and I wasn't expecting that, you know what I'm saying? And then one of the dudes, we even blew one and shit, you know what I mean? We was kicking it. So that's my little story, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's all good, man. So do y'all find that maybe the European or the white American traveler are they just as friendly abroad? Or how do y'all feel about that? Anybody can jump in on it. Dre, go ahead.
When the white man leaves, he's also just as much as a minority as us. Yet at the same time, as far as being that minority, that also kind of means the people where he going are considered a minority, like us. So he has no choice but to be Cool Billy, Craig, Mr. Heavenly Peter. He ain't got no choice, because he get his issue over there.
Yeah.
He has no choice.
Anybody else can jump in on it?
Okay. I met a couple of guys from Canada and from the US while traveling abroad. And I'll tell you like this here, it's a whole different experience and a whole different attitude that from my personal experience that I've dealt with white guys traveling abroad. They're more friendlier and they're more, I would say, more likable and less, oh, that's your problem. I don't deal with that. I don't see things your way. They look at, when I met the guys, I met a dude who was living in my building when I was in Medellin. His name was Daniel. He was from Canada. Shout out to Daniel from Canada. And he was so cool, man. I was just like, yo, this, to me, honestly, I was like, yo, this is like a freaking alternate reality.
Right.
That's how like the white guys I've met traveling abroad. It's a whole different reality.
Yeah.
They're not arrogant, they're humble. It's a thing when you travel abroad to a foreign country and you're not from there, it's a humbling experience.
I agree.
Yeah, man. My last trip, which was about 2.5 weeks ago, I hit Bogota. I flew into Bogota, which I always do, and I hit Medellin, and a couple of guys from the group was having a party. Yo, we had a party at a 3-level condo, 9 bedrooms, jacuzzi. It was overlooking the city. The guys in the group seen my pictures and videos. Where can you do that? You can't do that in the States. Well, you can do it in the States, but you're going to have about 15, 20K, you know what I'm saying, just to even make that shit happen. But we all put our minds together, and we put our little bread together, a couple $100 a piece, and we had a great time that whole weekend, man. Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we rolled out. So just stuff like that, man. Memories, that you can go do. Everybody know my story from Vegas. I went to Vegas. I spent $4,000 in Vegas over at the Conor McGregor and Mayweather fight, and I didn't have hardly no fun. I went to Colombia and had 1,000 times better fun, and I spent $98. $98. 90. No, I don't think y'all heard me. $98. And I had the time of my life, and I got stories to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when you was with your boy, I am Mawa with him.
I hooked up with Mara out there. Met some African cats out there, man. Those relationships last for years, man.
Word. All right.
That's right.
Brother Demaine, what's on your mind, brother?
That's absolutely correct.
Look like you want to spit something out. Since I'm not getting no questions from the audience. Everybody just looking. Okay, we got.
I'm counting down the time till I get back to Columbia, man. I'm getting the closer it gets, the more happier I get.
All right,
okay.
D Bizzle got a question for you, man. He want to know a story about the chicks, man. Lay it on the line. You can make it R-rated, whatever you want to do with it.
Oh, brother, I'm not
know about some stories on some chicks, man.
Right. Listen, man, I'm not gonna make no R-rated stories here on YouTube. But I'm gonna tell you like this here. I have an experience that's very, very different from most travelers, because when I travel to this place called Colombia, I'm fluent in the language. I understand the culture and the customs, so I can relate to people on a different level than the majority. Not everybody, but a lot of people. So my experience are 10 times better, and I love them. I go to a place where people are very, very cool. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they just want your money," but I'm not giving out money, man. I know that hustle. I know that game. These people are just humans, and they treat me with humanity, and they're really, really cool and humble. It's a humbling, and they're great. That sometimes they just want to conversate, and you're from a different place, so they want to know about your place. I want to know about their place even more, and I love it. As far as the women are concerned, yo, bro, listen, if you can master Spanish, you can find yourself in a great place.
Word.
I give a real quick story. I give a real quick. I just give y'all a scenario. I give y'all a picture. When I went to Medellin at that party, it was 5 of us. It was 4 black guys and 1 white guy. White guy was super cool, like what the man said, super cool guy. He was a photographer, and it was 5 dudes. You had 3-level condo, 9 bedrooms, and you had 20 women. Just was having fun, drinking. We ordered pizza, and we had a good time. We had a good time. good clean fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna mute myself right now before I get myself in trouble.
Black Vic, give us a story, man. Somebody gotta give it to
I can't tell no stories on here, man.
Drees, I know you got one. Goddamn, lay it on the line, Drees.
I was in a place called Sao Cristobal, and I ran into somebody that I hadn't ran into a long time, and she treated me like she didn't even know me. She took my hat off. She licked me on the head. That one. And after the licks that were kind of, well, never mind.
She took your hat, right?
Right. But I had to let her know. I was like, Grandma, you tripping. Grandma, you fucking tripping. My grandmother is in fucking Brazil right now, dude.
Word.
Word.
I might got one. I think I got something for the radio.
Say what I want to say.
Give it out. Go ahead, spit it on out.
Yeah, man, I was over there in the capital in Santo Domingo, and I went over to the old house party, man, where they had that good old cheesy spaghetti that they have over there with no meat in it. But it was good. But man, the people, they treated me cool, man. Even though they know I couldn't speak no Spanish and stuff like that, they still treated me good, man. They was kicking it hard too. They had the karaoke machine set up. One of their cousins that did Tyrone by Erica Badu. That was some of the funniest shit I never seen too, man. Sucking in English, tearing the words up. But man, the people was real cool and down to earth. And see, that's the stuff a lot of people don't know. They don't talk to the people enough to get into the culture. They is going over there for certain reasons.
Go ahead, give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Who was that talking? That was Andre? Andre, don't give us a story, man. Hey, I think your internet is lagging, bro. Don't tell on yourself, Andre. Don't tell.
Don't incriminate.
Hey, everybody got a pass, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I probably have to put that story on my Patreon. I couldn't really say it the way I wanted to say it. So I had to
Yeah.
just leave it where it was at.
Yeah. That's just like my daughter. My daughter, she got her YouTube channel and stuff, and you know, I subscribed to it to support her, but I didn't know my playlist was out there, man. I got some raunchy playlists and stuff.
On the first trip, on the second trip, the third trip. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm trying to keep mine PG because you know what I'm on right now. But
right.
Yeah, when I got put like this, it was amazing. It is. Okay. There's a lot of women I found when I got the fact that you can pull out translator. Yeah, because
All right, brother. Your internet going in and out.
Keep it on the low.
I put it to you like this, man. Y'all guys out there, take y'all a trip, and then after y'all trip, y'all come on the panel, and I promise you, y'all gonna have some stories to tell us. I want to hear the stories. I want to hear the stories of guys that first trip out. You know, no matter where it is, it can be DR, it can be Brazil, it can be Colombia, but you know, go out there and make your own story. You know, just sitting here listening to us is cool. It's cool to hear the stories, but you got to experience it for yourself. Go out there, take a trip. You have enough resources on this panel. You have enough resources in the WhatsApp groups, and you know, we'll help you out. You know, we'll help you out every step of the way. Trust me, guys on this panel, they know. I know Richie Rich know, Jermaine know, Andre know. Y'all know, man. We all stick together and we all help each other out. You know, when it comes to WhatsApp, there's several guys in the WhatsApp group. You put a question out there, or you say, "Hey, I'm going out." Boom, we gonna hook you up. We gonna put you with some phone numbers, some contacts, taxi drivers, safe places, the whole shebang. Free game. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
True. That's fact.
Word.
Network.
Well, I met this young lady in Medellin, Colombia. She was in her early 20s. And man, when I tell you, this girl put it on me. Hey, she put me in this position I ain't never been in. I'm in my 40s, she in her 20s. So I don't know who she was sleeping with. And I mean, man, This girl right here, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when she was done with me, I told her, I said, you know what? I said, you gotta leave, cause I would sleep like a baby, man. She put me to sleep, homeboy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. With the time, she put the time on me, man. I'll never forget her, man. I'll never forget her. But anyhow, man, you know we can't do too much of that on him, man. YouTube be done locked this up, man.
Right.
They had me in YouTube jail before. You remember that, Dream?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need you to go back in jail. YouTube jail.
I got a question. Any one of y'all can answer it. For someone that never been to Medellin, what's the first spot a guy should hit?
Parquilletes. Get the bullshit out of your system first.
What you think, Domain?
Yeah, I would agree. I would say Parquilleras, get the bullshit
Parquilleras.
out your system. Check out Calle 70 in Laureles.
Parquilleras.
What you think, Andre? Beat that.
Yeah, the park is a nice spot. And we got good spots to stay. Airbnbs that all of us have been to.
Get out your
Airbnbs, good areas to go.
system.
Word. I mean, I think Parquilleras is like the number one thing that brings guys to Medellin. From the start, I think that's like the catch. You know, Parquilleras.
See.
You know, that's like the number one thing. Yeah, I think it's the number one. So I mean, if you go there and you never been to the park, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, you would hit that first. I mean, then the second thing, maybe the Pablo Escobar. You would think maybe that would attract you to the city. Besides the women, of course. I think those would be the first things that would attract you to the city. It's the park. Pablo was here. Shit like that. But they say
that Pablo joined the shit.
I heard too, but I never did make it there, man. Too much Bible study, bro.
All right.
But I'll get there one day. But I heard Tony Montana. I heard Tony Montana was the biggest snitch, man. The biggest backstabber, man. What you think, Black Vet? I know we off topic.
Nah, I ain't know about that. It's the first time I heard that. I ain't know nothing about that.
Well, in the movie, he killed his homeboy for messing with his sister.
Oh man, I thought you was talking about in the groups, man. I ain't know you was talking about.
No, man, hell no.
Hey, you speaking of some shit I don't know about. Let's say.
Hey, it's getting late. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Brother Drees is about to head out. Anybody else taking any trips anytime soon?
Let me see. Okay, well, the 23rd of September, I'll be down in Medellin, and I'll be between Medellin and Cali. And I'm gonna try. Like I said, I plan to stay there the entire winter and come back I'll be back in the States in the spring of 2020.
Damn. Sure you're right, man, bro.
Yeah. That's what you call a brother that got his shit together.
He ain't lying. Shout out to Brandon, man. He said he'll share his stories once he hit up Colombia. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that, Brandon.
When's he going to be in Colombia?
He said, when you going, Brandon? He gonna be there, man. So, he gonna meet you halfway. I think I'm not sure if he has been, but I know he's well traveled though.
Hey, I got a question for you, man.
All right,
Yes,
let me get a super chat real quick. Appreciate that OW for the super chat. He says great panel debate on O'Shea channel, and he says OW. Shout out to Mega Bitch. What's good, man? Hit me up. Salute to the WTU, man. Holla back, man. Holla back, player. But go ahead, brother Black Vet.
do y'all think, like you said, you told the brothers, man, when y'all got a story to come back to the group, right? Do you think some of these cats, when they travel, they go a little overboard with the pictures and the videos and stuff when they on vacation? It look like they ain't even enjoying their vacation. They posting so much.
Well,
Anybody can answer. That's for everybody. Anybody.
you got some people that do it too much. Then they make you realize, okay, we know you're there. Then you got people that do certain pictures that make you realize, okay, he there, but he must be up to something. He must go show us pictures later. And then you got people that tell you that don't show you no pictures, but can end up and have a whole informational video, and he ain't showing you no pictures from wherever they at, and make you wonder whether they been there or not. Right. So either way it goes, your choice with what you want to do with your footage, what you want to do with your posts, what you want to do with your videos. It's on you. But they do have people that go overboard, and that's not for the posting videos or posting pictures side. A lot of people are going overboard on the, oh, who is that? What's her information? Give me her number. They're going overboard on that side.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and that will allow a person that's doing the posting to not have fun on this trip. He's trying to sit up there with a bro he just took a picture with, and here it is, he getting ring after ring after ring. A brother saying, what's her number? When he probably would have had no picture of the bitch in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why if I do anything other than YouTube, Facebook might get one picture. Like I probably put maybe 3 pictures from Brazil on my Facebook in like the last month and a half, 2 months. Why? Because half the people on my Facebook don't go nowhere.
Right.
So to all the people that's on my Facebook that don't go nowhere, stay your monkey ass where you at. I ain't sending you no pictures.
Hey, what about this question right here? B Dot.
What's the question? What's the question?
I hear that you shouldn't even mention Escobar in Colombia. You shouldn't even mention his name.
Yeah, that's true. Don't go around asking about Escobar. It's kind of like when you're in London. You're not supposed to disrespect the Queen. Same way in Colombia. Don't talk about Escobar. That is a very sensitive topic in Colombia, because so many people lost a lot of family members and a lot of people they knew, in that area, in that era, so that's one thing. You can go and take the tour and all that, but don't go asking random people about Escobar or show me where this and show me where that. No, that's something you don't do. But I want to say this real quick, how I got it so bad. I got it so bad that when I got this job that I'm on now, I told them, I said, look, every 8 weeks, I got to go. I got to get out of here. I got to take off every 8 weeks, and I got to go out of the country. And they said, cool. That was the part of my bargaining tool. That's part of my negotiating with this job is I gotta take time off, and I got to go out of the country. So every 8 weeks, the first of every 2 months, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's what's up, my brother. Well, when next time you getting out, be that?
The first week in October.
Well, you look like you're in a drop top, player. Look at you. I see. All right. Okay. Hey, hold it in the lane, player. What's good, Drees? What's happening with you, man?
Nothing, man. I was busy editing. I'll be having another video out tomorrow.
What's the video gonna be about? Let the people know what's up.
Well, it has absolutely nothing to do with travel, so I'll just let y'all see it and y'all go from there.
Well, y'all need to check him out. Dre Hart on YouTube. Also check out my brother Jermaine Andalus Learning. Put y'all YouTube up on the thing so everybody can see where to click on. Brother Jermaine is Spanish teacher. Any of you brothers need take online lessons, I'm pretty sure he definitely is available to give y'all some lessons, especially with him moving abroad. That right, brother Jermaine?
Absolutely, definitely, absolutely.
And how can they contact you?
Just hit me up I'll send the email, landaluslearning@gmail.com.
Yeah.
landaluslearning@gmail.com.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to the ending of this live. We're a little bit over an hour, and so we're gonna start with the closing words. As far as y'all can touch back on the subject about the crabs in the bucket if y'all want to, and we'll start off with the brother B Dot.
Man, I think he running away from chips or something. You know, he in the Night Rider, so he moving out.
All right, well, let's start with you, man. You can touch on the subject, or you can go anywhere with it, Black Vet.
I ain't got
Close.
nothing, man. I was just gonna say, man, stay sucker free and enjoy your life, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, man. Long as you ain't hurting nobody, man, going out there and see the world, man, and get a new experience.
Word. All right, brother Dumaine. What
Yes,
you got,
sir.
player?
Well, it's always going to be crabs in the bucket. Don't let them hold you back. Try to keep those people away from you. Sit down and actually analyze the people in your circle. Do they encourage you to live how you want to live, or do they try to dissuade you and try to get you to follow a status quo? They try to get you to follow a flock, and then make your decision. Do you gonna cut them off and live your best life, or are you gonna, keep them around you so they can encourage you to live your best life? Because this time and day and age, there is no limitation for how any man wants to live their life, as long as they're doing it within the means of their own self and not infringing upon the happiness of others.
Right, that's right.
Brother Drees.
As I said earlier, when we expire, especially us black folk, black men, black women, black children, black anything, we're not doing anything that we love, like, or even want to do. So if you're trying to keep up with the status quo, I'd like to let you know that you are not doing you, and you will die miserably. So continue to do what makes you feel happy. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's something that goes against a friend of yours being a friend, then hey, fuck that friend. Go do you.
Real shit. It's real shit. Yeah.
Real spit, real spit.
Yep.
Yeah, my fault, man. But like I always say, like I always tell the guys, take that first step. Save your money and buy that ticket. Once you buy that ticket, you locked in. After 24 hours, you locked in. So just go on and take that trip. And always remember, man, you have guys like myself, Drees, all the guys on the panel, all the guys in these groups to help you along the way, man. So don't be afraid, don't be scared, man. Just jump out there, man. Just jump out the nest. And believe me, trust me, you'll learn how to fly.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Brother Ace was trying to get on the screen tonight, but fortunately, I couldn't get him on because I got this free version of StreamYard, and it only allows 6 total on the panel, so I couldn't click him in. He was in at first, then his internet went out, and so when he tried to get back on, Brother Domain came in and made the 6th person. So I'm gonna try to get a live with Ace sometime this week. It's gonna be probably late at night like it is now because he's in a different time zone. But
Yeah, he on the other side of the world.
Yep.
so we'll try to get Brother Ace back in. But I mean, just to reiterate on what everybody pretty much said, man, just do you, stay in your lane, man, and make your haters your motivators. Let's go take it back to the 90s. Make your haters your motivators. But Brother Andre,
Yes,
I'd love to do a one-on-one show with you about maybe how to find love when crossing borders and
Oh,
knowing
you know I
which
got some
one,
tips on that.
is the right one. Stuff
Right.
like that for the fellas, because a lot of the travelers are looking for love, and that's facts. But a
True.
lot of them are in denial.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
at
That's a
real
good
shit.
call.
the end of the day, gangsters need love, killers need love, regular
Thank
brothers
you.
need love. At the end of the day, everybody wants to find that perfect woman, whether they admit it or not.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Everybody does, man. I mean, if you don't, then you might be just a cruel person. You know what I'm saying? Or you just went through so much, you just don't trust nothing breathing. But at the
Yeah,
end of the day,
that's true.
everybody wants somebody, man. You don't want to be running around here your whole life, 90 years old, and still, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yo,
What's your
definitely
name?
not.
How you doing? And all that.
Right.
Baby girl,
You
ooh,
don't
you
want
so
to be in the
pretty.
club with the cans all the time. Look.
That's your boy. That's your man KS.
KS?
Yeah,
Who's KS?
Get
we'll figure it out.
getting your
Yeah.
brush on. Getting your brush on, Richie Rich, at 90. Getting your brush
Oh,
on
okay. I got you. So
at
Andre,
90.
so
Slow
Andre,
it down.
in closing, can you give the people some advice on
Oh yeah.
as far as you whatever you want to put out there in closing, man. Just spit it
Okay,
out.
real simple, real simple. First things first, get your passport. It's only $135. You pay more for a pair of Jordans. All us, what we're talking, all those comments that you're leaving, if you don't have your passport and you're constantly watching shows like Richie Riches and watching Aces and Fly Boys and everybody else's and my content, if you're looking at ours and you don't have your passport, you're doing something wrong right out the gate. Am I correct, Dre? So you're doing something absolutely wrong. So the first thing I recommend is get your passport. Second thing, exactly what B Dot said. Just go ahead and get that ticket. Even if it's somewhere in your own, even if it's somewhere in the States and you have to go somewhere on another side of the country. Like before I even went to Colombia, I went to the Grand Canyon for the first time. And so I got a chance to enjoy the Grand Canyon. I got a chance to enjoy some stuff that's going on in our own country that we can appreciate first.
Real shit. That's real.
So I went to the Grand Canyon. I got a chance to enjoy the caves. Yeah, Rich, I'm down with that. And so realize that your first trip may just be out of your city, but book that trip. There's a lot of trips that you can find within the country that it may be $120 round trip. You try to find a good ticket. Take advantage of it. Well, Andre, that's not the spot where I go to. take advantage of it. Get in the habit of traveling. That's the third thing I would recommend. First thing, get your passport. Second thing, find a place to go to. Third thing, get into the habit of traveling. Because all this getting into the habit of watching us on YouTube is not doing anything for you. You can't experience those Instagram. You got to experience those Instagram photos and experience those pictures that your boys like B Dot come back to the States and show you. You got to have your own photos and your own experience. And the last thing I want to say is like I always tell people, I used to work in a nursing home when I was young. And the one thing I noticed in a nursing home, there's only two things in a nursing home: old people and regret. And there's more regret in a nursing home than old people. That's all I got to say.
Facts. Hey, real quick, Andre, man, I'm planning on a trip to Quibdó and San Basilio de Palenque. I'm gonna hit you up, see if you're trying to go. Coordinate
Deal.
something, man.
Deal. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Say, I'm trying to do that in November.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
bet.
Well, I'll be down there, so
Yeah. Yeah. The more the merrier. You know, I'm always in for a trip.
that's what's
And
up.
some footage. Some footage. Yeah. I'm always down for a trip. I love showing off Colombia, and I just love showing off different parts of the world to guys that may be interested in that. I know that there's some guys that they're in a situation in the States that they can't travel because of family obligations or because of health reasons they can't travel. So they live vicariously through Richie Rich's channel. And I understand that. Or
Right.
through our channels. So I like to get as much footage of the other. What I try to do is get footage of the other parts of Colombia that dudes don't go to, like the Calis, like the Pereles, like Manizales, the other locations of Colombia. So dudes will say, "Oh man, let me check that out." Guatapé, which is only a 2-hour ride from Colombia. You can climb the top of the rock. But dudes, 2 hours from Medellin. So take advantage of those opportunities when you get to Colombia too. Also, take advantage of your health. You can get your teeth taken care of in Colombia. You could do when I go back, dude. It's just so many. You can get physical exams done that don't cost you as much as it would cost you in the States. You can get your body completely checked out. If you want to get that extra mold taken off, it won't cost you anything, but you get that same quality. Most dudes don't know that. And don't want to go into a tangent about this, but in Medellin, in the top 23 hospitals in South America, I'm talking about top hospitals, 7 of them are in Medellin. Cali is the #1 place in the world for any type of cosmetic surgery. You want to look good, you want to feel good, you want to take care of that, go to Cali. So take advantage of the opportunity to take care of your health as well while you're out there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Take care of your dental. It's out there. Ace to put out enough videos out there for dudes to see him going for different medical procedures while he's traveling around the world.
Word. Yeah, shout out to Domain, man. He put me and Drees on the dentist out there in Medellin.
Yeah.
I think Drees, you had got some little work done too, right?
Yeah, I'll probably go back Saturday and finish it out.
Yeah.
Was it fairly cheap, or what was the deal?
Yeah. You go there, but you go there for $500. They might give you a whole new map. You know?
That's you're right. You're right. I already got. It's kind of funny that you would use that number, Dre, because when I head back, I get my already went to the dentist the first time and got the cleaning. So when I head back again to Cali, the veneers, complete veneers, 8 on the top, 8 on the bottom for a little over 500.
Damn.
And I got the photos of all her work. She doing my teeth and she's doing Andrea's teeth. Oh, we gonna be looking good on YouTube, looking good, pretty smile. Y'all gonna be shocked to see me smiling every damn time you see you turn around. You be like, he smiled like Eddie Murphy. He smiles so much. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
brothers. I appreciate. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Appreciate everybody coming on the panel, man. And as y'all know, I try to keep these lives at an hour, so that way people can watch it and actually take something from it. But does make it 2 or 3 hours, all they gonna do is skip through it. But if you guys watching on the replay or you checking it out now, you didn't get the beginning of it, just watch it on your way to work. Listen to it while you're at work. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share the videos, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate y'all. What I'm about to do, we're about to go back live with Andre, and he's gonna tell us his story about how he met his soulmate abroad. And he gonna tell us his whole story. So if y'all would click back into the on my channel, and I'm gonna go live with him for maybe 30 minutes or so. And he's gonna tell us his story, man. I appreciate y'all coming out tonight.
Great.
All
Check
right now.
in.
All right, brothers.
God bless. Peace.
Hey.
Peace. Hello.
All right.
Live player.
Hello.
Still